Expat Cribs. Yeah, we living like cribs. Expat Cribs. Expat Cribs. We putting it big. Expat Cribs. Expat Cribs. Yeah, that's the gig. Expat Cribs. Expat Cribs. Luxury living, you know what it is. Expat Cribs. Expat Cribs. Worldwide lifestyle. Yeah, we handling bitch. Yeah. Welcome to Expat Cribs. Worldwide living. No stress, no stress.
Hey, it's Jay and Sarah with Xpat Cribs. Come on in. I'm Brittany with Brit Off the Beaten, and this is my humble abode for a single woman here in Vietnam. As you can see, it's very small, but it's enough for me as a solo traveler and a solopreneur. So let's start here in the bathroom, since we're right here by the door. I'm gonna turn on the light here. I hate the one switch actually that turns on the noise, the vent and everything, but I'm glad I do have a venting system. So yeah, it's small, it's modest, but it's enough room, like I said, for me. And I have a cute little mirror here, which is good, because I do all my skincare and my makeup here. And then I have like a little cabinet space where I have all of my skincare. I definitely imported a lot from America, because that's something I've learned being a traveler, is that you have to bring the brands that you want. Although they do have a lot of good skincare brands here, which I found and I've stocked up on. So yeah, I mean, just a couple things. I have my night serum. You have to buy things that are like lightweight here if you're a girl coming here to Vietnam, because it is super hot. So I started using a serum on my body instead of like a thick lotion. And then I have a whole pile of face masks. Oh my gosh, you'll get into this too if you're a woman probably. And they're all organized by purpose. All right, so anyway, yeah, so I have the toilet and of course the nozzle for the spray that's famous here in Vietnam. And so actually this came without a partition. And I actually had my landlord put in a partition. So a few days later after I moved in, I put that in the contract. I was like, I can't, because it's very normal in Vietnam for them to kind of like be a hybrid, the toilet and the shower. And as Westerners, we're not used to that. I don't know, it's just like a mindset thing. It's just the ick. So I had them come in and put this baby in. And he was a little afraid because he thought that it would make the space feel smaller, but I'm a big girl, as you can tell, and it is still so roomy. I got my razor here, I can still shave my legs, I can spread out, so it's good. And it's I have two nozzles, so I have the rain shower head and then the handheld nozzle here. So I really like this bathroom. That's one of the things that's very important to me, is a modern bathroom when I'm moving abroad, especially in the East. And then I don't want to like lift on my toilet, but American standard, we need that. Okay, so just across from here, I kind of want to show you all of the closet space that I have. So these are huge, as tall as me, which I love. So everything's new here. This building was just built right before I moved in. I am the first person in this unit. So we have the fresh wooden furnishing. And then here's my first closet. I don't have much. I just have the things that I'm traveling with. So I usually travel with a backpack and a carry-on suitcase. And yes, like I met a girl in my last country. She was shocked that I was just traveling with this, but I've learned how to travel light, and you really don't need a lot, especially if you're coming to a place like Vietnam where everything's super affordable and they have options, and you have Thailand next door and so many countries. You buy everything here and you wash your clothes, because laundry is super affordable. So just my bags, a jacket, which I don't ever need probably unless I'm going to the mountains. And then this next closet, I'm obsessed with bags. Like bags is something that I fell in love with in my last country. So I've already bought my Vietnam bag here. We have the ladies with their ao dai and their kono hats. Very traditional and cute, and I got a little decky. This one is actually from Seoul. I just came from Seoul before I came here. It's from the Seoul station. So if you've been to Seoul and you see this bag, you already know what's up. So it's kind of like what if I'm walking down the street? I'm actually near Koreatown here in Vietnam. So it's like I get a little nod. It's like, okay, I know you've been there. And then my other Vietnam bag, and then my Malaysia bag, because I was there before. So, yeah, I love my bags. I had to show you that. Okay, so this is the kitchen. And that was another thing that was very important for me. Let me put my phone down. That was another thing that was very important for me because I cook a lot. I'm very conscious of what I put in my body. Here in Vietnam, you can find a lot of healthy food. Actually, you can find a variety of food. There's a lot of vegan restaurants, which is shocking for a lot of people. But I am just conscious about everything. You know, like just back in the States, like I'm conscious about the oils they use, So I have all of my ingredients. I go shopping. There's a variety of options here for groceries. You can find most of the things you need, I feel like. So my tea section, I want to talk about. I am obsessed with teas. And so I have like sleepy teas. I have local lotus leaf or lotus seed teas. Some chia seeds. I got matcha. I stopped drinking coffee, which sucks because the coffee here is literally famous and amazing, but I'm like off of it for a while. So I started it with matcha. And then I have my protein. So there's another thing that I feel like is vital to bring from, well, not vital, but you know, important for me to bring from the States if you're particular. Again, I have my supplements and my whey protein, but there is a whey protein shop that I found here. And then, no, I love experimenting with the local like ingredients and things they use here. So I have black grass jelly. This is something I did not use back in the States, but I found here at a supermarket. Oh my God, don't get my nail. Yeah, so yeah, but we have a wide cooking space. And then I have my little my little burner stove here, which is perfect for me. And so the refrigerator, I guess, is the magical spot. It is well stocked. I mean what I said. So yeah, I got the meats, I got the veggies, I got a lot of veggies. I got some almond milk. You can find unsweetened almond milk, all the nice groceries. This is from the States. And my black grass jelly that I made. Okay. And then not much in the freezer, just some frozen bananas for my smoothie. Yeah. Okay, well, let's finish the kitchen. So at the end of the kitchen, it is the washer, which is a luxury. I lived in Thailand before, and a washing machine, well, in Thailand, you usually go out and get your laundry done, but now I have this baby in my unit, and it is perfect and convenient because I like to work out a lot, so I do laundry every single day, sometimes twice a day. I have a lot of sweaty clothes. It's very convenient. Just the washer though, and then it's typical to like hang your clothes for drying. And we also have a communal dryer at the bottom of my building, so that's really nice. And I got a microwave and a water kettle and what do you call this, a muddler? So that's amazing. And I got this blender for $14. I don't know if that's a good price, but it seemed like a good price for me. And lastly, my water jug. So you cannot, or you should not drink the tap water here. So my building actually provides 20 liter water. So I get these just at the bottom every couple of days. And it is just so convenient. I don't have to order from Grab many like liter bottles and spend a lot of money and use a lot of plastic and all that stuff. So there's a reusable 20 liter that I just love, okay? All right, so we're done with the kitchen, my little two-person table. Okay, let's come over here. So this is where the magic happens in this place, okay? So this is my workstation. And I actually had them put this in as well. This was not here. And I said, I need a good workstation with a comfortable chair because I don't want you to be put in the hard wooden chairs. I'm sitting here for hours a day. So this is super comfortable. He got this for me. It's nice and plush. It's enough room. I can just kind of like relax when I'm being creative and then, you know, like sit up a little closer when I need to like really work. And I have this big wide desk. It has everything that I need for my notes and my laptop here. So yeah, I tried to set it up a little bit. And then I have my notes here. This is something that I need to have at all of my work desks around the world. And I don't want to show you like exactly what it says. It's a little personal, but pretty much as a solo traveler, I don't have anyone here to like hype me up. So I need to hype myself up with notes. And pretty much this one says, it's like coming at myself. And it says, girl, you put all of your hard work into the gym and you do not skip a day at the gym. So you need to be putting that into work and building your future right now. So that's my little note. So I have a couple of those. And then here, so I know you probably were wondering, what is a bed doing in the living room? Well, they showed me the model and it was a couch, and the couch didn't look so comfortable. But then when I came to see the place, it was a bed here. And I came in thinking the same thing you were probably thinking, like, what is a bed doing here? That's kind of weird, like, I'm gonna be cooking. But I thought about it and I was like, if someone comes to visit me or something, they have their own bed. So, I mean, and it's grown on me a lot, because sometimes I'm sitting here all day doing my work and I'm like, let me watch some Jay and Sara. And then sometimes I take a little day nap, you know? It's just like that. So it works out and it's very convenient. You know how it goes. You gotta take a little break. All right, we have some Bonsoir here, you know, the little French touch. And then I have an air conditioning unit, of course. And this is a good one. It has like turbo on there. We got baby care mode. We got save mode, which is very important because my electricity bill last month was not nice. So I do the I save a lot. So should we go in the room? So this is my favorite part. I'm gonna turn this air down because it's kind of noisy. This is my favorite part of my place because of these beautiful oval windows. And when I walk in and when I'm just walking around my apartment, I get so much inspiration. I know that, you know, everyone knows that the view is just so important, and it's kind of like a staple for living abroad or living in a new city, and you just feel inspired with the view. So my view is something that's very important to me, which is nature. And so I have the beautiful trees here, the tropical trees, and then the mountains in the background. You have Santra Peninsula just across. So those are these mountains. And in the evenings, I have the sunset, and it's just a breath of fresh air. It's stunning. And then you can open it a little bit here, little crack, but I never use that, of course, because it's so hot, like it's sweltering right now. All right, we're gonna close that. And yeah, I mean, it's sizable. It's like, I don't spend a lot of time in here, of course. I try to use this just for sleep. I have my closet over here, and it's just enough space for everything I need as well. All right, so we are almost done here. And I want to show you the last feature, the balcony. Okay, so this is my little balcony. I have my yoga mat, which I just took to the beach, so it has sand all over it. But I just hang this here. And then it's just enough space. I have a little gate here, which I don't love, but I mean, I guess safety, right? Like, I have to be safe. But I have enough space to peek out here and spy on the people, be nosy, because I'm above really like a lot of these buildings. So I say hi. Oh, and I see the paragliders. So to my right here, we have the beach. So I see parasailing and all that stuff. Hi, okay, nice. And the best part actually about that is in the evening on Saturdays in the summer, they're having the fireworks festival. So I can see on the left, it goes across the bridge, and I have my own personal fireworks show. So that's what I found was really cool. Yeah, all right. Well, I feel like that's it, guys. I don't know. I mean, just my beautiful full-length mirror here that I also told him to put in. He kind of laughed at me. Oh, and my Kono hat. So now we're proper Vietnamese. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for visiting. So I also have a rooftop terrace, and it's not much, but It's cute. It gives me a different perspective of the city. I have 360 views. There's 2 sides. So this is one side, and yeah, a little bench here. Maybe, I don't know, if I have some friends, I can host people, get some seating covers because it's a little dusty, but some drinks, and then we have the sea over there, and again, just fresh nature, just puts everything into perspective, reminds me why I'm here, so that's it. All right, y'all, I gotta get back to living the expat dream, so it's time for y'all to leave the scene. Bye.
Expat Cribs, Expat Cribs. We living large, we doing it big. Expat Cribs, Expat Cribs. From the tropics to the city, that's the game. Expat Cribs, Expat Cribs. Luxury living, you know what it is. Expat Cribs, Expat.
What's up, fam? It's Jay.
And I'm Sara.
And thank you so much for watching Xpat Cribs. If you want to be featured on Xpat Cribs,
Scan the QR code and fill out the form, and we will pull up on you.
Yep, and you heard that. We're living the expat dream.
And now it's time for y'all to leave the scene.
Peace.
See you later.
Expat Cribs, we don't live big. Expat Cribs.